This is Visanova. In front of us is the train station. Visanova is supposedly a village, but it's pretty much a one-horse town. That is it in that direction. And then that up there on the left is our hotel. And other than a refuge, that's pretty much it. Cheers. It's Wednesday the 15th of June. We've now finished 9 stages out of the 16 stages. So that means we're over halfway. And we're staying at a place called Visanova, which is known as being the point to separate the north part of the trek from the south part. Generally speaking, on the positive sides, we've been blessed with very good weather, no rain whatsoever. If there had been rain, some of the difficult parts would have been, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have made them. Just the nature of the scrambling, crossing bare slabs of granite, those sections with chains probably we could have done, but those sections without chains, there is no way I could have crossed them on wet, slippery conditions, knowing what the chances or the outcome would be if you slipped. So the first half of this trip has been extremely hard. We were told to expect that. You know, the group is the hike is advertised as being the most difficult in Europe. It's not really a hike, I can tell you. It's not enjoyable for a lot of the time because you have to be looking at your feet and where you're making the next step all the time. If you want to enjoy the scenery, you have to stop and balance and then have a look around. So it's not what you would call a hike in any sense of the word. Certainly there were many days during the first 9 where we were scrambling. We'd have to stow our poles and then you're using both hands and your feet, very often clinging on as well as trying to go up. So it's been very challenging. Obviously using muscles that we don't normally use is created cramps and discomfort, cuts and scrapes, all the rest of it. Day 8 was a particularly low day for me, but I overcame that, and yesterday was quite pleasant. We even jumped into a rock pool. It just had to be done, but I'm not sure I'll repeat it in the full body form. It might just be my feet next time. Anyway, I'd like to thank those sponsors who've come on board since we started the hike. Rotary Central via Susie Bodden announced they were donating $5,000, and Gillian Smith of Jubilate informed us yesterday morning that a family group had donated $75,000, which is absolutely incredible, and it gives us a good spur on, to carry on, on those moments when we're not feeling that positive. But thanks again for all your support. Please share Ivan's videos with as many people as possible. It's surprising what awareness can do with various people making donations. Thanks again, and be in touch soon.
Well, good morning on Wednesday, the 15th of June. We've been going, well done. The lady just going by, so she's done it, good for her. Straight in front of you is Mount Doro, really magnificent sight, and we were over in that valley yesterday. And then there's the red and white markers for us the way we go. And down there is the Mediterranean, and this is the Bocca al Menti at 5,400 feet. We're heading pretty much south-southeast now. There's Mike, been doing a GoPro that we'll get into use later. So while we were down in the valley down there, we're in the woods or the forest, and it was nice and shady, but it broke out about 30 minutes ago to make it up to here at this Boca, and as you can see, it's a beautiful day for the beach, but all sweating very well otherwise. All best.
Wednesday the 15th of June, day 10 of our hike. We're at the Boca, just seen on the sign, looking west over to the Mediterranean Sea. We're heading west when we leave here, west and south. This is the Boca as in the pass, and then you look back over there to the rugged mountains that we've been climbing, clambering, falling over for the last 9 days. Anyway, for the rest of the day I believe it's keeping pretty much at this elevation and then heading down. Bye for now. Wednesday the 15th of June, Refuge Capanel.
Sitting with Mike on the terrace of the refuge with a refreshing cold room while we write our dispatches in the warm, late afternoon sun. The intense earlier heat is gone, but I was glad of a shower and washing clothes on arrival. Smelling like a long dead goat despite the best efforts. We were late setting out, but the track was not too difficult, though uphill of course, and we soon headed into the forest past the small chapel dedicated to Notre Dame de la Forêt. The forest was strangely quiet as we've got used to the bird calls, some by cuckoos but some by beautiful singing. The book Birdsong came to mind, but it was not until the afternoon that the talented singers returned. We are heading south or southeast, so in the direction we need to go, along the usual zigzagging, stony and rocky trails with a few boulders thrown in. The trek remains similar for the remainder of the day, with panting and sweating climbs interspersed with difficult descents. I left some DNA on the trail after a lack of concentration and a trip over a tree root launched me into a dive that would have got me 0.1 points from a Romanian judge. Wounds are easing, but a sore blister and a degenerative back are not pleasant. Your support is fantastic though, and we are very grateful for it. Adieu until the next stage.